Senator.
Yes or no, Ms. Shogan? You are under oath before this committee, and I have to say, you have placed this issue squarely in record by repeatedly refusing to answer. Yes or no?
My social media is in my personal capacity, Senator.
So you're not answering my question. Let's talk about another post. 26th of May, 2022, you talk about an assault weapons ban. Retweet a post, ban assault weapons now. Say you agree with this idea that you have to be a certain age to buy so-called assault weapons in America. Is that a post about sports teams or your dog or mystery novels?
My social media is in my personal capacity, Senator.
What about the post on January 5th of 2021 in which you say that Ted Cruz ought to stay in his own lane and not worry about what's going on in Pittsburgh? This is a reference, I think, to questions he had about the certification of the last election. Is that a post about your dog or sports teams or mystery novels?
My social media is in my personal capacity, Senator.
What about the post, you remember December 10th, 2020, where you said that you were hoping that President Trump would have his vetoes overridden, and you agreed with the post that he was a weak policy president? Is that a post about your dog or sports teams or mystery novels?
My social media is in my personal capacity.
What about your post on January 5th, 2021, in which you speculated that President Trump would pardon himself next, participating in a conversation about the certification of the Electoral College? Is that a post about sports teams or mystery novels or your work at the White House Historical Association?
My social media is in my personal capacity, Senator.
What about the post? Do you remember this one? I said we seem to be having an incredible case of amnesia, but maybe you remember this one. This is from December 3rd of 2021, in which you advise an individual who goes by Meg on social media that the Library of Congress, you advise this person to complain about religious flags that have been planted on the grounds of the Library of Congress, and you say that they ought to be removed. And you go on to give this person advice about how to complain and have them removed. Do you remember that post?
My social media is in my personal capacity.
Do you remember the post?
My social media is in my personal capacity, Senator.
I have to say, I have been here for 4 years in the Senate. I have never seen a witness stonewall like this before. Never. And I've seen a lot. This is extraordinary. Do you remember this post? December 3rd, 2021.
My social media is in my personal capacity, Senator.
I mean, this is unbelievable. And you want to be the archivist of the United States. You lied to us under oath. You lied to us in your QFRs. You just lied to me a second ago under oath. And now you're sitting here stonewalling, not answering questions about public posts that you've made.
So Senator Hawley said at the end of the video that this person wants to be the archivist of the United States. Now, I didn't personally know what archivist was, so I looked it up. And it says, is to be responsible of the supervision and direction of the National Archives. So now that I know what that position is and why Senator Hawley is making such a big deal over her public posting, is because she is just so very strong in attacking, and it seems to be a lot of liberals, a lot of Republicans in general, like Ted Cruz and Trump, but also because of her take on the mask for children and how she was supportive of that. And just someone who, she kept on saying, like, you know, it's, I don't know, remember her exact words, but she keeps on replying over and over again that that's her personal, you know, business, and it's not, I guess, up for discussion, was why she was saying what she was saying. But that's not true. Like, if you are applying for a position in the United States, what you post publicly is a portion of your image and what people see and what people think of you. So how can you take a position, especially as an archivist for the United States, where we, the people, can entrust that you're going to ensure the correct information gets archived and everything gets archived that should get archived, and it's not selectively being picked. So that was interesting to watch that.